Greg, your thoughts, spring's over with. You're the guy going into most likely going into the season. Your thoughts on how things went today and all spring?
I thought today was a very positive day for all parties concerned. I thought the offense did a really good job moving the ball in the first half. The disappointing note for the offense, we really didn't do a whole lot in the second half. That's just a testament to our defense and how difficult they are. But it's been one real fun spring for everybody involved. I sure have enjoyed improving with everybody, allowing the team to come together a little more. And I think we got a really good head start going into summer and fall camp.
Other than Julio, is there one guy that sort of stood out this spring to you that sort of has emerged as a potential guy to throw the ball to?
Well, I think obviously Julio is going to be the number one guy. That's pretty much a given after the season he's had last year and the progress he's made throughout the course of the spring. One thing I will say, guys like Mike, McCoy, Marquise Mays, Darius Hanks, Brandon Gibson, all those guys have been working really hard. They've made a lot of strides. I can't say there's a definite number two because just like a quarterback, there's not a definite number one. So as long as there's competition amongst those guys, there's going to be a lot of improvement. And I expect them to have a great summers and have a great fall camp. And obviously, a great season next year.
You get the sense that you're gaining your teammates' respect based on what you're doing on the field?
Well, absolutely. I think it's been a really positive experience for me to have all the repetitions I've had. Not necessarily just on the field, but just the repetitions in the huddle, calling plays, the camaraderie amongst the rest of the offensive players and defensive players. I think I've done a really good job just establishing myself as a solid leader of this team. Obviously, you can't be given that position; you have to work for it and earn it. So I think that's just going to continue to improve, and I'm going to work hard every single day this summer and show my work ethic, and I think that'll allow for me to become even more of a leader as we step into the fall next year.
Greg, what do you do to cut down on the interceptions?
Well, quite frankly, I told myself I had 4 goals today. I told my first goal, communicate, talk to my guys, don't miss hot routes, make sure we don't have any busted assignments. Second goal was I'm sorry. Be accurate, just take what the defense gives you. And third goal is don't be afraid to make a play. So on every interception, we had a 2-minute situation, and I was just trying to make a play. On the other one, Dante just got a little too much depth, and I probably should have checked it down to my running back. So yeah, the way we limit those mental mistakes is just by repetitions throughout the summer, working on the 7-on-7 front, and just obviously just progressing and reading our number one game.
Seems like two. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying it's a couple of those, you can't have those mental mistakes. Obviously one of them was situation enforced, but you got to cut down on those, and those are things that will cost you games in the fall.
Seems like 2 out of every 3 out of every 4 throws, maybe the first read was a tight end. Can you talk about their role in the offense?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we didn't go any 4 wide receiver stuff today, 5 wide, anything like that. So we wanted to keep things relatively simple with the tight end in the game all the time. It just so happens that, with our tight ends and the ability they have to get open, we're going to, favor their side in some cases. We're not afraid to work a tight end against a nickel linebacker or a secondary player. So I think just the progress they've made throughout the offseason just has made them become more part of reads. Because when you have a mirrored side, you have a wide receiver on one side and a tight end on the other side. In most cases, you're going to look at the wide receiver, and that's just not the case with our tight end talent that we have and the experience and understanding that we have from the game.